All right, everybody, we're live, and we're going to give everyone just a minute to get online and to get on Facebook. So we're going to start our live stream demo in just a minute. So if you just got here, hang tight. We're going to start in just a minute. All right?
Awesome.
Yeah. All right, so you're ready. We're ready to go.
Yep.
Machine's good. All right, we got our boards and our tools. Yeah, great.
Ready to rock.
Hey, if you guys are just joining us, we're going to start in just a minute. Just waiting for everyone to get online so we can start a live stream. So just hang in there, and we'll get to it in just a minute. Yeah. Cool. Good stuff. All right. Okay. All right, everybody, we're going to get started in just a minute. If you just tuned in, feel free to put comments and questions in the comment section below, and we'll get to them. But we're going to get started in just a second. So just hang tight. We're going to get started in just a minute. All right, so, yep, we're ready to go. Everything's set.
Yep.
This will be good. This will be a good
video.
Good machine. Yeah, definitely. All right, well, let's get started.
All right.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name's Christian Smedberg. I'm the marketing manager here at Weinig Moulder USA. Today, I have with me Michael Mushkett,
Hey, guys.
who's the Weinig product specialist. And today, we're coming to you live on Facebook with a live stream demo. So, hey, if you're joining us, feel free to put comments, questions, whatever you like in the comments right down below. And if you post a question, we'll be able to answer it live for you. So you just let us know what you're thinking, if you have any questions, and we'll get to them as we go through the demo today. All right, so today we're going to be looking at a PowerMat 1500, which is one of many molders in our showroom here in Mooresville, North Carolina. So Michael, what's so special about a P1500?
Hey, guys. So the machine that we are going to show you today is PowerMat 1500. It's one of our quick changeover molders. There's a lot of nice features that actually make that machine a quick changeover machine. The most important is probably the type of tooling that we are using. For the guys of you that are familiar with it, we're using power lock tooling or HSK tooling on this machine, very similar to the tooling used on a CNC router, which means we're pushing a button, the tool comes out, you grab the next tool, put it back in, and you push the button, the tool is clamped, and you're ready to run the next product.
Very cool. And so, Michael, can you tell us a little bit more about just the setup process on this particular molder? Because I know in a lot of shops, you know, setting up and tearing down a molder is a complicated process.
That's right.
Yeah, so can you just kind of share how this makes it a little bit better?
Right. So on this machine, we do have, like I said, the power lock technology. The entire machine is equipped with CNC axis, radial and axial are CNC controlled with nice big digital readout, digital counters. There's a lot of nice features, quick changeover features on this machine that make it very easy, and basically anybody can operate this machine and make a changeover on it.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. And the changeovers are fast.
That's right, the changeovers are super fast. The conventional molders, usually they are designed to run, to make a lot of long runs. It's a multiple thousand of feet of material.
Right, set up a profile and stock your shelves, right?
Exactly right.
Yeah, so this is different.
This is very different, of course. So on this machine, because it is a quick changeover, we're making a three-head changeover that we will see today. Okay. In just a few minutes. What that allows us is to make shorter runs and basically increase our output off the machine.
Okay, right, because when the machine's running, you're making money, but when you're changing over the heads, no money's being made.
That's correct, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
all right, so you ready to get going?
Yeah,
let's
get
run
started.
This. Yeah, all right, perfect.
Let's do it. Sean is going to go back and turn on the dust collector real quick. While he's doing that, I just want to show you guys the tool cart that we have here. So this is the Weinig tool cart designed for power lock cutter heads. We have rows and columns. Each row represents a spindle on the machine. Each column represents one profile that we're running. So when Sean is making the changeover on the machine, he's basically just going through the columns, starting with the right cotter head, left cotter head, and then the cotter head for the top spindle. With the Weinig tool cart, the whole system is very organized. It's very easy to find a tool and locate a tool. Alright guys, as you can hear, the dust collector is running in the background, so that's why we have the little background noise going on here. Sean just came back. Hey Sean, Sean will be demoing the machine for you guys today.
Welcome. Glad you could take a little time to spend with us here in Mooresville. We're going to run these 3 profiles. They look a little bit simple to maybe some of you, but what we want to do is just show you how quickly the machine can change over. This just being a simple casing. The importance here is that not only is the width correct, but our axle is correct on the top to get the blends on both sides. The next one will be just a simple cabinet door, a miter door type of rail. But you can see we got a full radius out here on the outside. We're blending with 2 knives, which is a very difficult profile for most people to set up. And then kind of some traditional center bead V-match, or not bead, V. So we know that the alignment of the center of this point when these parts come together is critical once you get a lot of them on the wall. So each of these profiles is going to be a 3-head change. So we'll be popping through a couple of them, maybe slow down just a fuzz on a couple of them, let Christian get in there a little closer to maybe see the details of what one of the features are of the machine. So we're going to get started. Michael's going to talk to you about a few things as we're moving along through here, but we're just going to start out with that casing first. So here we go.
Alright, so the profile is already set up in the machine, and that machine is in position. Sean is starting the spindles now. As you can see, we have some material on our entry table, ready to run. Alright guys, that was our first profile. Right now, Sean is selecting the next profile from the profile list. Once he found the profile, he's going into the next mode on the machine, which is the tool change position. With the tool change position, the entire machine is opening up, giving the operator more room to put his hands in the machine and make the changeover.
You can see how the feeder is even tied to the system. So it's opening up here, allows to clean off the table plate. Once this box goes from the yellowish color to kind of the light gray background, we're ready to open the door. There's a secondary safety switch here, which will lock out, tag out. Puts the machine in a safe mode.
Alright guys, Sean is starting from the back. He already pushed the button on the top, which releases the tool. With the crank handle, he's opening up the barrier hood to give it more room. Here's the first tool that comes out.
The next tool to go in. It shows up on the screen for me.
Alright, tool goes in, push the button, the tool is being clamped. Now the adjustments on the barrier hoods are being made. The barrier hoods are equipped with digital counters as well. So PowerCom is constantly sending all the tool data to the machine, showing where everything has to go. That's one of the big benefits why this machine is so easy to operate. All we have to do, all the operator has to do is simply match the numbers on the counter, and that will make the machine go in the working position. Alright guys, the little tool that Sean was just using is just a little helper, especially the vertical heads. If they are a little bit bigger, they can be heavy. So the tool just gives you a safe grip from top to pull out the tool. Hey guys, if you have any questions or comments so far, please post them below and we're going to try to answer them during this video. Alright guys, with the safety cover being closed, Sean can put the machine now back into working position. Once he hits the start button, some of the spindles are going to start their motors automatically because there is an axial adjustment. What's that helping us is there is a belt that connects the motor and the spindle, so when the spindle is turning, the motor starts, the spindle is turning, it helps the belt to adjust according to that axial adjustment. Feeder, the hopper feeder, EM100 hopper feeder, which is a servo controlled hopper feeder, it automatically adjusts to the width of the profile according to whatever is set in PowerCom. Now on the screen, once that yellow box goes away, that means we are in working position and we can start the motor. Alright guys, as you can saw, that looked very quick and easy, which it really is. Sean is selecting now the next profile. If you look over on the PowerCom screen,
Going in here a little bit. I know it's not proper for social distancing, but just so we can see the screen. You'll notice the yellow boxes on there. It says change. Those are the physical tools that we need to change, say from profile A to profile B. Also, there's a lot of yellow arrows flashing around on each of those spindles or the setting elements. That's just saying the machine will need to move into those positions. I'm more interested as the operator in the yellow boxes. So we're telling it to go to the tool change position. We start that, and again, it's giving us an open up for the machine to move. Got to get there first. There we go. So the machine is now opening up. You can kind of see these numbers here on the counter. There's a top line, which is a desired value, and the bottom line is our actual value. So once the two of those come into alignment within the certain parameters of each other, that goes away, and that's what will get rid of the arrow on our screen. Okay, so we're...
So we have a question.
Yes.
So, the last picture, would you change the right side
The right side ship breaker, that would be, I assume, the fence after the cutter. If that's the case, we have a very unique design where we can push the button, it releases a locking mechanism on the fence, we make the adjustment according to that diameter of the tool, the maximum. So that is a very unique feature on our equipment. Look at Mike getting started. He's such an overachiever. We can show you that a little closer when we get to that point on this thing.
That's right.
You guys keep your questions coming.
That's right. The little air fence design that Sean was just talking about, by the way, this is standard on all of our power mat molders.
That's the one we need.
Guys, as you can see, the only tool that Sean really needs to make a changeover is the crank handle. All the rest is usually quick action handles that make it very easy and basically for a tool-less changeover. That's the adjustment of the bed plate to the cutter head. Alright guys, after Sean puts the right cutter head in place, he's going to clamp it down and then he's going to make the adjustment for the table plate and the little air fence after the right spindle.
See the movements of the table plate. Okay, so we can dial outside of that tool. If we're really brave, we can tuck it right up inside. We prefer you act safely, keep it out from harm's way. So here's the question being answered. There's a simple push button up here on top. It's the air cylinder. Okay, that actually releases the entire fence. We can push that and lock it down any place we want to. Okay. Power. Turn the key to the manual position. We just want to tell it to start. Now this is something that is a really handy feature for, we don't have to be a 20-year veteran on setting up molders, but we do need that guy to help us set it up the first time. And maybe just with the tooling that comes, the information that comes off of the OCMS stand for the min, max, and axial on the tools. There's the 3 bits of information we have to have. So what we can do is once we set up a brand new profile, if there's any weird, odd stuff that we need to do with a special pressure shoe, we need to change out specific rollers somewhere, maybe from tubes to rubber. All of this can be given in there to the operator. Maybe it's even a second shift operator that we don't really have good communication with. So that's telling me to go back and do something to the machine prior to setting it into position.
So So while Sean is making that setting on the machine, I just want to point out something to you guys. So the feed rollers that we're using here with our new machines at Weinig, they have a very unique design and feature. It's basically a safety item. That means that you can only put the feed roller one specific way. The set screw here is only on the outside. If you turn it around, there's no set screw, which means you cannot, the feed roller cannot be locked down that way. It only goes on one way.
Okay, once I've made the changes, I acknowledge a certain key, and now I can continue with my setup. Okay. And again, it's going to acknowledge a larger axle adjustment than normal. So it starts the motor. Doesn't necessarily come all the way up to full RPM. By the time it's done, it makes the change and it goes to position. So now you can see the machine is setting itself.
Right now the feed system is coming down and the top hats. After that, the left spindle will go into position. Also on this machine there's a unique feature. There's a hold down roller opposite the left spindle that's CNC controlled. That hold down roller is going to move into position with the left spindle, allow us to give us pressure over the entire width of our board.
Once the machine has finished moving and everything is in position, we get the go on the screen, then we go ahead and start our spindle. So there you have it. 3 quick changeovers. I don't know if anybody kept a time on it or not, but you can see there's a little bit of talking in between. It's kind of normal gap. But if a guy's focused on what he's doing, he's got the right information coming to him, he will knock those profiles out quickly. And it doesn't matter if we need 10 sticks or 1 stick. So when they talk about just in time, that's what we're doing.
That's the right machine for you guys. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. If you have any more questions, please post them in the comments below and we're going to answer them for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending the time for us. Guys, we hope you stay safe and healthy out there. Thanks so much for tuning in.